Wes Anderson is an American film director. He and his work is known for the unique style, camera shots, and quirky dialogue in his films. His acclaimed filmography includes 10 feature films and spans over 20 years.
Oh wow!
Born May 1st, 1969 in Houston, Texas as Wesley Wales Anderson to his parents Texas Ann, a realtor and archaeologist, and Melver Leonard Anderson, who worked in advertising. Anderson's brothers Mel and Eric would become a physician and a painter. At 8 years old, his parents divorced. His family would eventually influence the Tenenbaum family in the Royal Tenenbaums. His career started when his first film, Bottle Rocket, a film about two young Texans trying to rob a bank so they can perform bigger heists, released in 1996. And although it didn't do well in the box office, it was critically acclaimed. The film also was written and starred Owen Wilson, a friend of Anderson's in college and frequent collaborator. Anderson's second film, Rushmore, starred Bill Murray and Jason Schwartzman. This film took his quirky techniques and added to them. The film was a critical success, and Anderson would have Murray and Schwartzman as main recurring actors for the years to come.
Thank you very much.
Wes Anderson would continue to make moderately successful and iconic movies with the Royal Tenenbaums, The Life Aquatic with Steve Zissou, The Darjeeling Limited, Fantastic Mr. Fox, Moonrise Kingdom, The Grand Budapest Hotel, and most recently 2018's Isle of Dogs.
Wow!
Wes Anderson has created a style so unique, people have called his style his own genre. Anderson has been noted for his extensive use of flat space camera moves, knolling, obsessively symmetrical compositions, snap zooms, slow motion walking shots, a deliberately limited color palette, and handmade art direction often utilizing miniatures. His visuals have been compared to paintings, and he mixes realist and surrealist elements in his worlds. None of this is more apparent than in his two animated films, Fantastic Mr. Fox and Isle of Dogs. Anderson's stories mix comedic tales mostly centered around a robbery, revenge, or escape with more serious or melancholic elements, with themes often centered around grief, loss of innocence, dysfunctional families, parental abandonment, adultery, sibling rivalry, and unlikely friendships. His movies have been noted for being unusually character-driven. Characters in his films usually have journeys they go through of what it means to be an adult and try to find a gleam of purpose in life. Adults in his films act more like children, while the children act more like adults. Most of Anderson's soundtracks include pop and rock songs from the 60s and 70s. In each film, one band or musician tends to dominate each soundtrack. In Rushmore, Cat Stevens and British Invasion groups featured prominently. The Royal Tenenbaums included songs recorded by Nico and the Velvet Underground. The Life Aquatic was filled with David Bowie, including both originals and covers performed by Sway George and the Beach Boys in Fantastic Mr. Fox. In Moonrise Kingdom, the music of classic composer Benjamin Britten is featured and used as plot points in the film. His films also have original scores, which include mainly strings and drums to add to his whimsy and artificial style. The Grand Budapest Hotel is notable for being his only film to only use original music, created by Alexandre Desplat. Wes Anderson's films and style have impacted the culture, especially the film community. Since his first film in 1996, Anderson's style, stories, and characters have been analyzed, critiqued, and copied. Even big-name directors sometimes try to imitate and include his style. One film very similar in style and story is Paul Thomas Anderson's 2002 dark romantic comedy Punch Drunk Love starring Adam Sandler. Even though he hasn't said it outright, it's clear to draw correlations in scenes and dialogue. Wes Anderson's films have also influenced an aesthetic referred to as geek chic, based on the clothing styles of his characters, which has grown to a mainstream level. Wes Anderson has delivered original and quirky stories for over 20 years now, and let's hope he doesn't stop anytime soon.